Shalom, shalom, shalom. On my way to camp. Street teach. How I go day to day. Order of speech, night in the night. Issue of knowledge. Psalm 19, 2 and 3. There is not a voice, for there is not any language, tongue where the voice is not heard. Straight up. It's real deal holy feels. That's a lot. Making my way. Making my way. And it only take one time, man. You know, for y'all about Shema try to show its hand. You know, this power, you know, the miracles, the spiritual power, the miracles, you know, that's going to set, that's going to ignite, a, what is it? That's going to ignite a match to a bomb to detonate, you know. All these people scoffing this morning, being infidels, you know. What we saying, it only take one time. See, they got to be right. They got to be right every time. You know, they hope, you know, it don't come to pass. You know, he's trouble, you know, this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, they got holler false alarm, false flag. We just gotta be right one time, man. All right, one time. And the most high about Shema Shah gonna get down, pierce through this place. You know, but she gonna do it anyway. You gotta set up in the thing. That's why the Lord said in Ezekiel the 12th chapter what he says, you know, and that's prevalent, man. We're literally living in that Ezekiel the 12th chapter. That's so prevalent. I mean, you wouldn't realize how prevalent that is. So many men have said that's never gonna happen in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't. What's the use? You know what I'm saying? People say, what's the use? That stuff is gonna happen years from now. You might as well, So that's very prevalent. You know, that chapter is so prevalent. All right, calm. All right, first and foremost, as always, first and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash, Kala Imla, Alahayno, Abanaw, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. And yeah, man, we see it, you know, we see it, man. We see it playing out. We see it happening. You know, these prophecies kicking off back to back to back to back to back. And like I said, we only got to be right one time. One time. You know, it is, First Thessalonians 5:3. Right? Because they saying it ain't going to be none of that. That ain't going to happen in our lifetime. You know, Ezekiel the 12, we're going to get all that. You know, that's what they saying, man. You know, they saying that. It ain't going to be they saying it ain't going to be no tribulation. Right? America gonna stay here forever. That's what they saying. We focus on getting generational wealth here. You know, we're trying to be the next celebrities and superstars, and mega stars. You know, and sign the mega deal contracts and get the mega deal endorsements and make all the guap. We chasing the bag and we big entrepreneurs over here. Right? But nobody's speaking about the prophecies of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Nobody is exalting and pushing forth the names Yahweh Shema Shai, his word, his prophecy, you know, except for his men. And that ain't popular. That ain't gonna be popular until the power come. See? And like Yahweh Shai called a lot of people. Yahweh Shai called his disciples out. He said, uh, you don't do this for what I'm saying. You do this because of the miracles. What it was, something like that. Had to do something with the miracles. Cause you know how Jake is carnal, right? Jake is carnal, man. All right. That's why Yahweh Shah said, for ye are of your father the devil. Cause a lot of you guys, cause what was y'all saying for Caesar's our king? All right, here you have Yahweh Shah, that fellow kinsman, our brethren, and that shows you them niggas was in complete error, man. Because the law says thou shalt not uh set over somebody that's not of thy stock of thy fellow kinsmen over you, man. And you have it, Yahweh Shah, of the house of David, tribe of Judah, the one that was sent by the Most High Yahweh, the anointed one, and you niggas refuse. So you some carnal ass niggas. Y'all niggas off, man. All right? Niggas talking about they keep the word, keep the law. Man, they offended in everything, man. They offended in everything. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shah said, blessed is he that is not offended in me. You know, a lot of you motherfuckers are offended in Yahweh Shah. Point blank, period. You offend every which way. You claim the law and you are offending in every which way. Just like those different sects. Yeah, you know, we say the Pharisees, but it was more, you know, we just, you know, the Pharisees, Sadducees, and so on and so forth, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All right, them niggas was like, nah, we want Caesar to be our king. That's sin. Y'all niggas was sinning. That's the violation of the law. Clearly, when we go to Deuteronomy 17 and 15, it says, thou shalt not set up a stranger over thy people. Caesar, that motherfucker is a stranger. He's a fucking Edomite. He's estranged from the womb. Even Alexa know that. Alexa tell you that. The selling of his birthright was a profane act, making him estranged from Jacob's descendants and God. Amazon know that shit, man. This nigga's a stranger. Edom is a fucking stranger, man. He's estranged from the right way, and you niggas set up him. You niggas say we want Caesar to be our king. That's why the Most High is letting Edom do what he will with you niggas. You know, up until this time point and up until Yahweh Shah get back, Yahweh Shah get back. That's why the Jacob's trouble is written. All right, Amos the ninth chapter. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. The sword is Edom. That's Esau. That's that red horse, man. All right, you Jakes out here gonna be through. You already through. All right, but the point we're making is the point I'm making. Look, man, we only gotta be right one time, right? First Thessalonians, and when I say when I'm quoting really First Thessalonians the fifth chapter, but when they should say peace and safety, the most of all only gonna make this thing go one time. It ain't gonna once it happen, it ain't doing no the rewind button. Ain't no rewind button. That's why I said and they shall not escape. Cause you can't, you know what I'm saying? Once it happened, it happened. And that only gotta take one time. You niggas that scoffing and scorning that, you know what I'm saying, that cash thing behind you, you gotta be right every time. You know? Everywhere you look. You better hope it's a false flag, it's a false alarm. You know? We only gotta be right one time. Ooh-wee. And you guys, you see all this stuff going on in the news, right? And this happened, this happened. Oh, that's a false flag. Oh, that ain't. Oh, they said, what's the dollar collapsing? Oh, no, that dollar's nah, it's still going over. They said, World War III. Oh, no, that ain't World War III. We still chilling. All right, that's how you niggas is, man. Oh, they said, the MOTV. Oh, the digital chip. Oh, no, this was still money. Oh, the CBDC. The central bank digital currency. Oh, no, the money still. That's how you niggas is, man. Oh, oh, famine, no food, gas shortages, nothing in stores, the logistics going, yeah, pay attention. Oh, it's still okay, we still. All right, you niggas looking for the false flags, man. That's y'all niggas, man. All right, you pussy ass. Hey, look, man, we only gotta be right one time, man. One time, man, and that's it. That's your ass, man. God love y'all about shit about shy, man. We only gotta be right one time, man. That's your fucking ass. Woo! And it's gonna be sweet. That's why, brothers, you need to stay diligent, man. Stay on fire, man. However long you been in this thing, keep going. All right? Keep going, man, because it only take one time. What's the how about you about shy make this thing happen? That's it. It ain't no going back. It ain't no going back. And we only gotta be right one time, man. We proving you niggas. We telling you niggas what it is and what's gonna happen, man. The world forbidding it, but that's all good because y'all was shot, like he says. If I would have not come, all right, or what is it, John the 15th chapter? Pretty much he came so people won't have a cloak for their sins, So it ain't no excuse. So basically, the Lord sent out His men, His servants, the prophets in this time, day and age. So it ain't no excuse for the world. And also the Lord gonna issue out that power. All right, miracles will be done in the ministry. So it really not gonna be an excuse. The Lord gonna extend all the mercy he got. And you niggas that don't want to this one Yahweh the most Yahweh. That's why the Apostle Paul said in Romans 8, the Most High, how shall the Most High not freely give us all things? Who He gave us His Son, His only begotten Son, and that's the thing, because the Most High showed great mercy by giving the world Yahweh Shah, the power, that minute that and niggas still, what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why Jake gotta go. A lot of Jake gotta die. A lot of Jake gotta go. That's the only solution, man. A lot of Jake got to go. A lot of you Jakes, you have to go. All right, sayonara, adios amigos. You gotta go. Good riddance. All right, you have to go. Let me get these scriptures, man. It's heavy though. Like I said, we're gonna gotta be right one time. One time. When the Most High open up, it's up. It's over. It's when it's like when it's in the world, when it's up and it's stuck. You people ain't seen nothing yet, man. You ain't seen no up and stuck yet. You gonna see some up and stuck when the Most High bringing that destruction, that sudden destruction upon you people, man. That sudden destruction, right? When that sudden destruction, it is sudden too. It's unexpected. That's why the famine of the word, that famine of the word that you read about in Amos 8 chapter, that's why it's gonna be so potent. That's why it's gonna be so much confusion. Talk about that in the Apocrypha in different chapters of Second Esdras. Great confusion shall go on the earth. Confusion shall be on the earth, and great evil shall be multiplied. A lot of people gonna be done out here. But a lot of people gonna be moving like beasts, wild animals, just animals. People gonna be moving like bears and tigers and lions and snakes and shit, man. And just the animals. These people literally gonna be part of the animal kingdom food chain. It's gonna get that bad out here, man. You know, it's gonna get that bad, and we only gotta be right one time. One time. You niggas wishing, that's why it's best to just come into this thing and be converted, man, and abide in this thing. You know, you know, uh, get what is it? Yeah, get around some strong brothers, or your sister. Get around some strong sisters. Or if you can't, if your sister get you ahead or something. If you a brother, you know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. Continue to be obedient. Number one, it starts off with obedience, obeying, because the Most High, like it says, the Most High rather obedience than sacrifice, right? You know, so it starts with obedience, right? Praying, abiding in the fear, how about Shema Shah, reading, studying, you know, uh, uh, yeah, having the faith, stuff in that nature. That's how I start, and then you continue that walk. You be diligent in that, and you endure, you persevere, all the way to the end. You know, but let me get the scripture. Like I said, we only gotta be right one time. One time. Just one time. There's something Chris Brown said, "Baby, fuck it up one time." I said, "I get up one time." It only take one time, man. For all we got, one time for us to be right, and it's over with for the whole earth. You know, look, man. The Most High is gonna is gonna issue out that power, raise up King David, Tabernacle of David. All right. Then from there, the ministry gonna skyrocket. Okay, through the spiritual power, through the miracles in the ministry gonna skyrocket. Then praise and fame in every land. Then Esau gonna uh, uh, start his defamation campaign. He gonna really start, his bewitching, his enchantments, his spells. All right, his sorcery, his witchcraft, that defamation. And ultimately, this nigga gonna persecute. And that persecution, like, well, if we got spiritual power, I'm gonna persecute. A lot of these dumbass niggas don't even know what's going on. Yahweh Shah had the power. They persecuted him. They persecuted the church. Did the whole church have spiritual power? No. So yeah, so it's gonna have brothers with spiritual power. David gonna be here. He gonna have spiritual power. The tabernacle of David, the mighty men and other men. Not all men of the Lord gonna have spiritual power on this side. Okay, so there's gonna be room for casualties on both sides. There's gonna be martyrs. All right, there's gonna be casualties on Edom's side, on the heathen side, and casualties on this side. All right, because there's gonna be martyrs. Church gonna get asked. There's gonna be martyrs. Church gonna be persecuted. Every brother gonna have spiritual power. You know, and it's written. It's like that for a reason. It's necessary. Some brothers gonna be able to, have that power and do damage. Others ain't. They're gonna have to cleave to the Most High Yahweh Shah unto death. That's gonna be some brothers' lot storyline. And guess what? They're gonna be resurrected. They overcome that. Like I said, the Revelation 2nd chapter. They're not gonna be hurt of the second death, right? And they're gonna be resurrected with Yahweh, and they're gonna reign. That's a hell of a lot. When you think about it, because you ain't going nowhere. You coming right back to glory. You know, brothers don't want to die. I don't want to die. But hey, if that's my lot, that'll be my lot. I have to, do what I have to do. If it ain't my lot, then it ain't my lot. I don't have to do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and ain't what it ain't. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Hit a what if this. I try to be a realist. Either I am. I'm gonna let you yay be yay and nay be nay. At the end of the day, all right, we understand that. I understand that what the Most High is doing, and right now we're going into the stage where the ministry is about to be elevated by way of that power, by the way of the miracles, by the way of that power, the spiritual power and the miracles, and then the great praise and fame, and then the defamation gonna come, and then the persecution gonna come, and then from there, Jacob's trouble gonna pretty much be it's gonna be kicked off. Jacob's trouble, the great tribulation, then it's most likely because once the persecution, you start persecuting the men of the Lord, and ultimately just gonna persecute the whole nation. That's gonna pretty much him clipping the internet, whatever he doing, stopping the prophet from going out teaching, all that. So that's gonna stop the word from going out. The Most High speaking. So now it's action. You read Jeremiah 28:8, but the prophets, but they was prophesied. They prophesied of war, evil, pestilence, and destruction, all that. So that's gonna be happening. So that's the great tribulation. So the pestilence, the plagues the Most High gonna bring, whether it's famine, sword, pestilence, fire, destruction, strange calamities, wild beasts, you name it, all manner of death, you name it. That's gonna be in the great tribulation. And then you also got that NWO, that MOTB, which is gonna entail the hour of temptation. So you got within the tribulation, what happened? That family of the word. That's why the great confusion. People gonna be looking for those men, especially for those men with that power. They ain't gonna be able to fucking find them. All right, you ain't gonna be able to fucking find them. All right, but yeah, Jacob's trouble, great tribulation, got the family of the word. Because great tribulation, Jacob's trouble, is general. That's a general thing, but there's specific things that's gonna be happening in it. And so you're gonna have the family of the word, because people gonna be like, damn, what the fuck I sold? Some people gonna get that bag off of selling brothers out, getting put to death, being martyrs. So they gonna come back and really have shit anyway. But some people gonna get that bag. At least I'm gonna drop. You know what I'm talking